Podcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Guys, very good morning. Hamid, Raymond, Tony, Salem, Casey. Guys, good morning. It is Thursday. Jim, good morning. August 27th. We're waiting on obvious news today. We've got continuing and initial jobless claims. And I'm sure we will do nothing before we get those. And then, of course, at 9 o'clock this morning, we've got Powell speaking. Let's see if we have anything else. Today is Thursday. Almost the end of the week, guys. Crazy. We're almost out of August. Continuing and initial jobless claims, second reading annualized GDP. And we've got natural gas, pending home sales at 10, natural gas, which I pay very little attention to. Stephen, good morning. Dan, good morning. Don, Jacques. Guys, if I've missed anybody, as the chat was scrolling, good morning and welcome. Markets are very quiet overnight. We have small sellers in silver, about 1,100 sellers currently, 1,200 sellers in gold. We've got 350 buyers currently in the NASDAQ. The YM has small selling. The Russell has very small selling, and the ES has small selling. I'm sure everybody is in anticipation of Powell's speech. Guys, pay attention. All of you should have, whether you're in the room or not, all of you should have some form of news service. And there are many free ones out there. And Forex Factory is one, etc. And you should be aware of the news. Good morning, Todd. You should be aware of any news that we may have, coming out. Given the fact that today is Thursday and we have, fairly important job numbers and, of course, Powell speaking. At the moment, I have no robots on. None. I am not running gold. I am not running bonds. I am not running silver. I have nothing on at this point. You guys may elect to do that if you'd like, but I will wait. Anything Powell says is going to affect the market. And take that to the bank. Will affect gold, will affect the dollar, etc., the euro, everything. I have no bots on. Okay? Anybody that paid attention to my crude trade yesterday, I offered the crude short. My target was 20. Good morning, Yannick. My target was 20. It came to 21 and bounced. I missed by a tick. In any event, we're here for my trials. I want to welcome you back to, good morning, Mohammed. I want to welcome you back to your fourth and almost final day. Today I'll spend a little bit of time talking about the options that you've seen in the email that I send you. I'll show you what I refer to as the analyzer and explain to you the back testing strategy briefly, as well as show the scalper, which is mostly reserved for members. If you're a member and you're interested in the scalper, I'll also talk a little bit about the memberships, which I'm getting a number of emails on. Ordinarily, I do this on Friday anyways. So tomorrow, somewhere around 10:30, 10:45, I'm going to go over the whole thing again. But I figure we're going to have some dead air today. And instead of leaving you guys in, limbo while we wait on news or wait on the markets to kind of digest the news, I will talk about a few things that might be of interest to you. Anybody have any questions? Okay, let me get set up. Guys, for those of you that are members, and I'm not sure who's in the room at this point, I haven't really gone through. Many of you have attended, and I've let it slide. Many of you have attended the room over the last month, and your membership, your 3 months with the robot, 3 months that accompanies the robot purchase has expired. I have largely ignored that merely because we're summer trading, and also I wanted to give you guys a taste of what we do every day in the room. Some of you may have popped in and out, and just to check out the room again, whatever the case may be. This coming weekend, I will be going through the list of memberships that have expired, and I will be sending you all out an email offering you the opportunity to remain in the room, as you well know, for $199 a month. I send an email to every guest, Don. Yeah, every day. If you haven't gotten it, I would check spam or junk. And if you haven't gotten anything, send me an email. But I've sent out an email every day with a video recap and weekly totals on each instrument, broken down by a specific chart. But for my members, this weekend, guys, I will be sending you out an email and letting you know if you'd like to remain in the room. You're obviously welcome to. It's $199 a month. I think I'm well worth it. And going forward, as of September 1st, I will be canceling registrations for anybody that is not a member. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. There's your government required disclaimer, fellas. Now we can sit. Don't you leave me about 2 ticks shy. 3 ticks shy. Are you kidding? Came to 40.8. I still think I get my number. Anybody short gold? You're done for the day? Okay. You're welcome, guys. Nice job. I'm off by 3 ticks. I mean, to me, that's a miss. Out GC 55 ticks. Nice job, Todd. Nice job. Listen, close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. I want that 40 half, and then I want 38.2. Anybody still holding gold? Is there anybody still holding gold? Okay. All right, fellas. I'm going to get my 40 half. I want that dang number to the tick. Just double bottomed at 8. There it is. 40 half to the tick. Booyah, baby. Got it. To the tick. Told you. To the tick. Now if it breaks that 40 half, 38.2. 38.2. It broke 40 half. Thank you, Stephen. 38.2. There you go, fellas. You're on the board, gentlemen. Got my target, guys. Obviously, guys, that was an order flow trade, and unfortunately for me, I did. I didn't have the bots on. I said I was going to wait. I did not have my bot on. Yep. I mean, that's a great trade, right? If you'd have taken both these trades, you may not have gotten filled here. But this is a terrific trade, guys. 18 ticks and 37 ticks. Gold could bounce back up to 44.7 and 47.4. 44.7 and then 47.4 if you're out and you want to try a long. 44.7 and 47.4 are targets I have. I still think I'd like to see it lower, but it looks like it can bounce. I have no buyers yet. So now we're waiting on Powell, guys. Who comes on, assuming he's on time at 9 o'clock. All right, NASDAQ, guys, 49.50 looks like where it's coming. NASDAQ's headed to 49.5. Here comes 38.2 on gold. 38.2. $38.2. There we go. Come on. Got to 39.1. I still think it's coming lower. It'll bounce. It should bounce off that 38.2 area. At 38.7. YM looks like it could pull back to 240. Again, we could be in a holding pattern here, guys, until Powell, his speech. Gold looks like it's setting up to get blasted. At 2,700 sellers. Gold now can bounce back to 43.6 and 48.1. There's order flow. And we could actually get to 43.8. I would have liked this better on a bounce had we had a higher low open here and then buyers. My bots are off, Terry. I don't have any on. Not until after Powell's done. If I'd missed trades, I missed trades. I think we'll probably trade. No one knows what he's going to say, right? And I think we'll probably trade sideways until he speaks. Again, I'd rather miss trades than get, especially, in something that could rocket like gold and just get, waylaid 10 handles. My sense is with Powell, he has to be dovish. For historically, the Fed has always defined a 2% target rate on inflation. My guess is he is going to speak to the fact that the Fed may allow that to run much hotter than 2% for an extended period. I just don't think that the Fed is in a position to raise interest rates from their near current zero for years. I don't see how they can. There's 43.6, 7. And then now the next level up is 47.8. I just don't think that it's going higher, guys. See the buyers? See those blue dots? Those are stack buyer imbalances. Consequently, I think it will send the buck lower and gold higher, and silver. I've got to believe that gold and silver are going to. He doesn't have a choice but to hold the line on the rates. So he can't raise rates. There's no interest rate hike coming in your lifetime or anybody else's at this point. They can't raise rates for years. How? How would they pay back the debt? Woo! Booyah! Somebody say 47.8? Who said that? Who said that? I don't know. Some guy. Kaboom. There you go, fellas. It's all in the flow. It ain't in who you know. It's in the order flow, guys. I mean, it's reading numbers, fellas, and areas. Anybody take that long other than obviously Brad? Okay, Eli, good. Okay, Dejan, good. You guys, anybody that's taken the gold short and the gold long is just absolutely. I'm going to have to plagiarize Mickey from Rocky. Murderizing it. You're killing it, fellas. Killing it. And then, to steal a line from the Carpenters, it's only just begun. We should be volatile as hell today, guys, which is my kind of fun. I don't like slow, dead markets. Where is NQ headed? If I had to guess, we're going higher. My fear with the indices is this is a blow off top. I mean, if you'd have told, I mean, think about this. You know, even 2 months ago, if somebody would have told you the NASDAQ was going to trade at 12,000, irrespective of the fact that every one of us would have had our kidneys on eBay, who would have believed it? Who would have believed that the NASDAQ could be at 12,000 in the height of a pandemic, stay-at-home orders? I mean, riots and looting in the streets. It's it's insanity. Got resistance here on the NASDAQ at 50.6 or 7. If it breaks through this, anybody holding NASDAQ gold still? If we get through 51, we go to 54. We should get to 53.3 anyways. Okay, Jim. Okay, Ray. We should get up around 53. Okay, Gary. I mean, I think gold is a great hold. Now, here, the potential issue is when Powell starts to speak, they try to parse every word. He says, wow, it's a sunny day out. What did that statement, what did he mean by that? And then these algos kick in and you can see fluctuations of $3, $4, $5. But in my opinion, gold is headed back to 2000 quickly and 2100. My opinion. Technically, the trend is still strong. Silver as well. Silver is lagging, but I read a report yesterday. If silver gets through 36, you can target 80 on silver. You better have a big account to hold it, through the gyrations, but $80. Yeah, Todd, I said yesterday, the 50-day moving average, I've been saying it for days, was at around 1900. And unfortunately for me, like a putz, I did not account for the moving average higher. But I'll show you what really annoys me. I mean, I blew gold yesterday. I blew it. Here's my gold chart. This is my gold. I showed it to you guys yesterday, right? We came exactly into this trend line. Exactly. I should have been long. I blew it on the daily chart. I was holding out for the whole number at 19. I should have bought gold. I screwed up. Look at this trend line. Exactly into the trend. We should get support in this area here. 47.5 now, 47.6, 7, 8 area. And the support guy should come in on this current candle for the next 3.5 minutes, basically off of this big springboard, that stacked buyer imbalance. That's all buyers. Now, again, on the next candle, all bets are off. But if this current candle pulls back into this zone, you can long it again. Look, we're right back to VWAP. I would say we just beat that gold to death, fellas. Anybody have any questions, guys? I'm happy to answer questions. Any of my trials have any questions about the room, order flow? I mean, you're into Thursday, guys. Your trials end tomorrow. There are no B-backs. I mean, you guys can always come back and trial, but there's no discounts after tomorrow. For anybody that is interested in the order flow membership, learning order flow, right? You guys have, well, I mean, I have a couple of spots still open. I do have an invoice out that's unpaid, and it is first come, first serve. So if somebody, were to say to me, I'm in, send me an invoice and pay it, the guy that's not paid is out. It's first come, first serve. If anybody is interested, email me. Lynn, I'll make it simple for you. I'll just, yes, Pam, I have you on the list, Pam. Yes, you're good, Pam. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it, Stephen, right off the site. Yes, that one you can. Send me, Eli, send me an email. I will not remember out of the chat, fellas. Oh, thank you, Pammy. I will consider starting another class after the first of the year for those of you that, your schedules don't permit it. Fellas, we're coming up on 9 o'clock. I'm going to take a quick break right now. Okay, Todd. I'm going to take and for what it's worth, I was trying to buy in the auto execution. I tried to buy 38.2. It came to 38.7. I missed by 5 ticks. I'm going to take a quick break, guys, ahead of Powell's speech, and I'll be back in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's see what we got going on here. Look at silver. Damn. Overbought. We should get a pullback in here on silver. There goes gold, guys. If gold breaks out above 70.3, big buying in the treasuries. Anybody have any questions, guys? NASDAQ maybe down to 42 for a bounce. Guys, gold is just going to blow. Gold goes above 70.3. Watch out.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
We didn't quite get to 43 on gold. I mean, on NASDAQ. There's gold. Watch gold above 70.3. Anybody holding gold? Anybody still in gold? Silver's going to break out too, fellas. All right, guys. This is the trade you wait for, fellas. We break 70.3. Let me see where we're at. I think we're going right back to 2000. I mean, this is just crazy. 70.3, guys. Watch it. There it goes. Broke 70.3. Popped up to 74.2. You can't even get a pullback. I mean, there's no pullback. This could go right to 2000 today, guys. There we go. Damn. Damn. I just tried to buy freaking market on NASDAQ. I should have just hit market. That thing just blew. Oh. No, Powell. Joel Powell. Damn it. I told you I thought this market would be long, guys. They're not raising rates for years. Years. They cannot raise rates for years. I mean, it's not going to happen. They just added gasoline to this fire. Here comes gold again. Guys, I mean, you can turn them on now, Micheline. They're all in freaking longs. There's no trades. You're not going to get a trade. Turn them on. Only way you're going to get a trade now is on pullbacks on the bots. Everything's longs. Nothing. You're not getting a trade. You guys, I'm telling you, this gold's a monster. You can see 2,000 today, fellas. Anybody up more than 5,000 on gold yet? Cancel it. Nice, Tom. Anybody else up more than 5,000? Okay, Gary, nice job. 2,000, fellas. That's your number, 2,000. I mean, that's my target. You're $18 from 2,000. You've doubled your account today. Nice. Nice job. That's going to 2,000. I wish I could get a damn pullback. All right, we're slowing down here. We may get a small pullback. They got to reload this stuff, guys. I can't even get a trade in. I've missed. I thought I would be back in time for Powell. He's usually late. NASDAQ could pull back in here. God dang it. There's nothing I can do, guys, other than watch. Free money. Free money, free money, free money. Low interest rates. I mean, this could seriously send. We could see gold at 2,000 the way it's going before the opening of the market. $13 shy. Only 700 buyers right now in gold. I'm turning gold. I've got gold and silver on, but the only shot we have of a trade on silver is on that 6 range when it pops back long. How much should I call in gold today? I don't even know, Don. I mean, we had the short at break below 40. So you had $5 or $6 in that first short, and then the long. I mean, I don't know what this would be worth at this point. $40, $45. May get a small short here on the 377 tick on us. This is just a small pullback. I'd like to see gold come back to 61. I'd really like to see it come back to 1950. Thank you, Don. You made 5,100 today? Nice.
Order fell.
There's your first
Target fell.
trade, first target.
Stop fell.
Off on the, oh, $51. Okay, got it. I mean, this is a pullback, but when it turns back up, it's only damn trade. We could pull back to 61. We could pull back all the way to 1950, which would be an entry. Imbalance is relatively small, guys. It's 59 million to buy. It's not much. I'm really surprised. Gold has gone negative delta. All right, I got my euro on. I've got gold and silver on. Crude is on. I don't think crude is going to go far. I think crude's just going to be range bound. You're up 6,300 on 2 contracts. Nice job, Ray. Nice work, fellas. Nice work. Six E and 6B paid nice this morning. Yeah, nice job, Tom. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the 6E. I don't have a 6B chart. I still think gold can retrace here, guys. It could come down to 62.8. Market's open in a few minutes. I don't think we come back to 62.8, but I don't see any buyers yet. And if Powell is still speaking, they're not saying anything. Nice job, Tom. Yeah, yeah, Don. Those are order flow trades. The bots, the bots. I can't run the bots, and I don't think anybody should. when we're waiting on a Fed speaker or we're waiting on major news announcements. That, I mean, in my opinion, that's a recipe for, a disaster. So I didn't run any. I've got the one trade so far on gold to first target. That's it. But my crude is on. I mean, I'll turn my bots on now. We may get small retracements. I'm going to turn them on before the open here, fellas, because I fear at the open there could be just a ton of volume, which would, may freeze charts for all of us. I would not be looking for shorts. My bots are on, other than the 15 range. I do not have the NASDAQ 15 range on. Couple minutes under to the open, guys. Powell into the Q&A portion. So his opening statement's done. So it kind of played out exactly as I thought it might. Mark, played out as we thought it might. Good for the indices, good for gold, right? Under a minute here, guys. Gold is long now on the bot, on the 377. Gold. First target's filled, guys. I couldn't even move the chart. Gold is up. There it is. I'm getting a lag, but we got targets. Okay, we're open, guys. We're getting a pullback in the NASDAQ. Russell's short on the open, on the bot. I can't move it, guys. I'm frozen. God. Chart's frozen.
Stop build.
So I still have a few charts, guys, that are frozen. My Russell chart is frozen.
Order filled.
And I have a trade filled somewhere. Gold is just pulling back. NASDAQ's. I am what? I am Arn Calvin. I don't know what my. Oh, I know what I can do. If I can move a chart. I'm frozen, guys. I'm in a gold short, but I'm frozen. No, I'm not on NinjaTrader 7. No. No. God, no. I'm on 8 and I'm still freezing. But I run a ton of charts. Let them sell. This is good.
Target filled.
Yeah, go-to is a hog as well. Yeah. We may get a bounce here on the NASDAQ. Let's see what we get. Nothing. I have no buyers yet. They've sold them all back. We were positive delta, about 1,200 contracts. We're now small negative delta. So let them. Here we come into VWAP.
German economy minister Holmeyer is saying that Germany will not have a second shutdown of the White House. From policy and saying the new framework today does not dictate decisions at a particular Fed meetings, but will inform those decisions.
I don't see any buyers yet, guys, anywhere. Looks like NASDAQ could bounce back to 53. Should work back to VWAP now, guys. Up around 71. There's VWAP on NASDAQ, 71. still have charts that are frozen.
Single broadband network company.
Gold came to that 62. If gold drops down to 50.5, that looks like our entry on gold, 50.5.
Is higher by about 0.4%. Spot is outperformance in the small caps here in the early going. We're also now seeing some underperformance at the back end of the U.S. Treasury curve.
So here's what we got, fellas. Dow futures are up 72 points. S&P is off 4 handles. NASDAQ's off 59. Russell is up 3 handles. DAX is down 93.
Order filled.
We just got a short now on the euro on the bot. Short on the bot on the euro. Gold wants 50.3. This is a monster euro trade. The volatility is so big. Again, the robot is defining the stops and targets based on current market volatility. I mean, it's a $700 euro trade. First target off on the euro. First target off. NQ hasn't fired a trade for me yet. But I'm frozen. I can't do anything with it anyways. My chart's for I've got NASDAQ frozen, Russell's frozen. My gold on the 377 tick is frozen. My 15 range is frozen. Guys, the volume, they're pumping enormous volume. You can see my charts. Came to 52.3. 2,000 sellers currently in gold. We should get a bounce off 50.3. Again, I have no idea what he's saying, so they're not saying much. You know, my ES charts are fine. YM is going bid. NASDAQ is starting to turn up. Back to VWAP probably, 68. We just hit that 50.3 number on gold. Yeah, we're from the government. We're here to help. Crude is coming down. Let's see if we can get a crude trade. I mean, God dang it, man. I'll give it 20 minutes more. If it doesn't slow down in the charts, on anybody take 50?
Order filled.
Anybody take 50.3? Anybody take 50
Probably
point
Phil.
at silver, guys?
Phil.
Anybody take 50.3? Anybody take 50.3? Okay, Calvin. There's your trade, guys. Look at that trade. 7 handles already off 50.3, 50.5. Too much volume. Too many charts and too much volume. Stop texting me, seriously. Guys. I would have thought gold would have bounced back to 62. Silver is long, guys. I can't move the damn. Here we go. All right, Steve. Gold. Come on.
Yep.
Guys, if gold can pop back above 57.2, we're freaking, it's going to 62.8. Gold is starting to find small buyers. Come on, silver. All right, guys. I'm still not getting any love on charts. Bear with me, fellas. I'm going to log out and log back in. Okay? I'm logging out and logging back. Nobody took YM. Got 100 ticks in it. Nobody took YM short? Let me check this market. I wish this NASDAQ would make up its damn mind. Yeah, good, Gary. Yeah, let gold get smashed. We'll just buy it at a better price. Dow futures up 113. S&P is off 2.5 handles on the S&P. And the NASDAQ's down 62 handles. It's nothing, fellas. VIX futures are up 2.5%. VIX cash is up 3.25%. Guys, NASDAQ has to pop back up above 37, and it can go to 53. It's just sitting here. Can't find any damn buyers. Shit. I don't know why they're killing these indices, guys. Yeah. All right, Terry. See you tomorrow. Man, they are just selling the crap out of everything. Everything. NASDAQ's headed to 84. Nice, Gary. Up over 7 grand today. Nice. I missed a nice long on gold. NASDAQ's coming to 84. It's still in a buy zone. Gold looks like it can go to 32.8 and then 50.8. There goes. NASDAQ wants 53. NASDAQ wants 53, guys. Eduardo, up 3,085 after commissions. You're very welcome, my friend. Nice job. Gold still can't get any traction. Did we get 53? We got 48.50. I mean, NASDAQ guys should. I mean, it just. I don't know why it's. They're buying some back now. Sellers. Let them do what they're going to do, I guess.
Ramaphosa saying that they have rejected World Bank loan conditions. That's for South Africa.
Buyers. I mean, we're down below 11. We're coming in. We're below 1,100 sellers. Again. I mean, NASDAQ could trade right back up to 980. Gold wants a long. Up to 32.8 and 50.8. All right, so there's 53. Got that 53 target on NASDAQ. If anybody, now 52. There's 53. Got 53. Anybody take NASDAQ? Got 53. Now it can trade back up to 80. Anybody take NASDAQ? Okay, nobody took NASDAQ. NASDAQ's going to trade to 80, fellas. They're buying them all back. Okay, Rich. It's going to 80, guys, give or take. 70, 76 to 80 area. ES is longs also. 85. First target is 87 and then 90. Gold went long. Got my 32.8. I don't keep track of them anymore. I used to. As I said, I used to be well, maybe I haven't. For 5 years, I was Trade Titan, which is the top 8 or 10 rooms in the globally. And of those 8 or 10 rooms, I was the highest grossing room by a moonshot. And I used to track them every day. I no longer focus on, I'm not a Titan anymore. I don't keep a daily track record anymore. I'm focused on the bot. But bots are dead quiet. You can hear it. There's no trades. I have no trades. Somebody want to tell me what NASDAQ just hit? Anybody want to tell me what NASDAQ just hit, guys? 80? It's 50 handle trade. I mean, we're putting in higher lows. Yeah, we're going back up. I mean, you just, you got to just buy these damn dips and hold them. There's no reason for these markets to sell off. None. Guys, we're down to a negative delta of 580 contracts, less, 560, 550. They're buying them all back. What's surprising me is that gold isn't breaking out. Above this 35 zone. NASDAQ's down below 500 negative delta. $490. Now back to 500. Still think gold, guys, if we can get above resistance at 35, gold is going to 50. Come on, gold, quit being a jerk. Come on, gold. Let's go. 35.5. Let's go. Dang it, it just won't pop this 35 area. If it pops 35, it could go to 50, guys. Buyers coming back into gold. There it is. There it is. We're up. Anybody take gold? Chris, the blue dots and the yellow dots correspond to buyers blue, sellers in yellow, and those are what we call imbalances. Whenever you see a blue dot or a yellow dot, you have buyers or sellers in a ratio of 2-to-1 or greater. Okay, when you see them multiple, we call that stacked. Nice job, Gary. Guys, gold is going to head to 50.8. Gold is headed to 50.8. Yes, correct, Chris. Or Christopher, correct. And that's what we look for those on momentum. So gold now has to work through this. You see this red background in here, fellas? Gold has to work through that seller, and this is sellers this is inventory from the move down. NASDAQ got my 80 target. Gold just got targets. We've slowed down demonstrably, which is good. Let me see if I can find something. Missed a nice short on Euro. Watch Euro, guys, below 17.9. Got natural gas data coming up. I'm not really paying attention to natural gas. Anybody want a natural gas trade? I can give you one if we get it. I'll give you natural gas. Within the range of expectations. So natural gas, guys, looks like it's going to short back to 656. 656. 656 short. It's a short NG. Down to 56. Gold is just chopping around in a 5-minute. I'm looking at it on a 5-minute, and it's just chopping around, doing nothing. NASDAQ, positive delta. NASDAQ bought everything back, guys. Gold is long at 36.3. Your first target on gold is 24.6. You're short 2024.6. Okay. I misunderstood. Gold is longs. I don't know what gold is doing here other than farting around, but gold could see 50.8, rather quickly. NASDAQ is longs, guys. NASDAQ is longs. I mean, for me, I'd like to see a pullback to 31. I don't think we're going to get a 60 handle pullback. You got to buy NASDAQ up here. I mean, if you want it. Gold is long at 36.3. Everybody clear? NASDAQ is long, guys. 94, 95, 93. NASDAQ is long. There you go. You just picked up 8 handles if you bought it. More, 10 handles. Boom. It's going to 1220. 020. Anybody take NASDAQ? That's quick 10, 12 handles. Buying them all back, guys. Buying them all back. Anybody long NASDAQ? Okay, gold failed, did not. Yep. I mean, you cannot use those small stop. I mean, I don't know what your stop was, Stephen, but whatever it was probably a generic stop, something of your own concoction, right? If I'm wrong, I'll lose 10 ticks, 12 ticks. You cannot trade the NASDAQ with 12 tick stop. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I'm not, as I've said before, guys, I'm not interested. Well, on that trade, 90, whatever it was, 91, 92, 93, 94 entry, my stop would have been 88. So 6 handle, somewhere between 20 and 28 ticks. So you trade, one contract. If that's outside of your comfort level for 2 or 3 or whatever you're trading, you can reduce risk by trading fewer contracts.
Order filled.
All right, guys. So the 3-minute high probability is long on the NASDAQ. TikTok sale likely in coming days, $20 to $30 billion range. That's wild. Yeah, micros. You can trade micros. I'm waiting for this gold to give me a direction. I still think gold wants longs, right? But we've got to come through this area here. There goes NASDAQ, fellas. NASDAQ is longs, guys. I'm telling you, it's longs. Your target is, it's going to 20. It may waffle around and fart around and goof around and blah, blah, blah. It's going to 20. NASDAQ's going to 12,020. My first target would be about 18. If anybody is long, 18. Come on, you stink bag. Let's go. Stink bag. Let's go. Come on. Get up through 05. My first target would be 18. 18. Don't you. There we go. Boom. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Let's go. 18. I'm not asking, I'm telling. 18. There's 12. Come on. Come on. Give me 18. It's working up through seller imbalance from the move down. It got to 12, looks like half, but it's going to 18. Back up to 800 positive delta. 800. It's all buyers, guys. It's all buyers right now. Come on, Nancy. Let's go. We're still hanging out in that 800 range on the net buyers. I'm waiting for gold to turn up on the 3-minute, guys. When gold goes long on the 3-minute, gold's going to rock it. I mean, if presuming it does. Come on, NASDAQ. Still sitting in that 800 range. You know, flops below 800, back above 800, 798, 84, 800 again, 803. Gold is selling. I'm done looking at natural gas. Nobody's trading it. Here we go. Come on, buyers. 18 is your first target, fellas. Unless you guys get anxious and you want to pull the trigger and take your ticks, it's your prerogative. But it should go to 18. It should go to 20. I'm trying to get us out before that resistance. There's overhead inventory between 20 and 24 from the move down. And there's the reload. Come on. Gold is pulling back further. You rat bag. Can't just get an easy move today. I still think 18, guys. I have no reason to change. I have no reason to change my target at this point or my direction. Guys, gold is maddening today. The whole market is today. I never checked volume, but it's got to be. We're still 12% below our 3-month average daily volume. I just don't get it. Gold looks like it's headed to 15, guys. I mean, the sellers are infinitesimal in gold. NASDAQ is doing a balancing act on a 5-minute, but gold is headed down to 15.5. You got 10 handles in gold, is what I see. That's its support. For me, the long, I'm watching gold on bigger time frames. If gold takes out 22.9, it could slide into that low. I still have a target at 18 on the NASDAQ, guys. Now I got a lower high open on a 15-minute. I would not be short. I would not be short. NASDAQ. I would not be short NASDAQ. No, I have no reason to be short. This gold, guys. Watch it below 24.8. The reason to be short is because you're long? Nah, this is going to, I don't have a short, Kyle. I don't have it in shorts. I just don't understand. This market is really confusing today. Got to 12. How does it not go to 18? Gold is still in that buy zone. It's just really goofing around in here today. Crude, I've got nothing. YM could short back to 480. I don't think so. Could come all the way back to 846. Guys, give me 1 minute. I apologize. 1 minute. So 862.50 on the euro, 1,790 on gold. NASDAQ on the 3-minute high probability, guys, up 1680. And silver down 425. My silver was locked up most of the day, so what's my total? 3907.50. Guys, it was a decent day. We had great trades in pre-market. We had a lot of movement, lot of activity early on, and then the markets just kind of died down. Now that we're out of Europe, I think that we're good. I do like gold long still. I do not have gold in shorts. The only way gold for me shorts is if it breaks 08, but nobody wants that stop. I don't blame them. In any event, guys, have a blessed day. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Listen, for my trials, tomorrow's the last day of your trial. Okay? You're welcome, Jim. Tomorrow's the last day of your trial. By now, you guys should have formulated, am I in or am I out, right? Obviously, you have until tomorrow. I've been sending daily emails with the videos. If you can't make money in this room, you can't make money. I've said this before. I'll say it 1,000 times. If anybody thinks, I have one member, or trial member, if anybody thinks that, they're leaning one way or the other or have questions, you're on the fence, guys, don't wait until tomorrow. Email me. I'm happy to answer questions. Email me. Okay? Or call me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be blessed. Have a great evening. I'm done for the day, and I will see you, Casey.